accent trends and color trends for this season. Now, in our last show, we introduced you to the top 3 trends. We talked about contemporary, and if you took notes, European was number 2, and number 3, multicultural. So today, we're going to talk to you about how to bring those looks into your stores today by accents and color trends. With me again is Kim Pettigrew. She's president of the board of directors here at the Dallas World Trade Center, and of course, the principal of In the Mix and In Detail showrooms. Welcome back, Kim.
Thank you.
It's so nice to have you. We're starting right back where we were talking about in our last show. We want to talk about those accent pieces that the buyers can bring in right now to add to that multicultural look, because this is number 3 in our countdown.
Right.
So what are we talking here, Kim? Where do we begin? What can we show them that will bring those emphasis into their stores this season?
Well, again, back to the vignette, we see a lot of different elements in this particular vignette. You're holding a pillow by Carolyn Cole. It's a wonderful pillow line that is here in the marketplace, all designer fabrics. Behind it is the animal skin.
This is wonderful. You know what I love about this, Kim? This is so beautiful because what we're looking at is you've got this really beautiful animal print, but it's hit with a softer fringe, right. You know, a brighter fringe. It's not just brown. You've got some more color in this. And I love this new print, this animal print. It's not just brown, it's red.
Right.
This is really unique. So
unexpected.
Is this available right now for the retailers?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So what else can we expect into the new multicultural lifestyle?
Again, lots of sculptural pieces are key. Again, like found pieces. These could be found when you're traveling in Bali or obviously in the Thailand. They're hand-carved wood. This is from a company called Cyan.
This is beautiful. What I like about this, and if you can get a close look into this right now, this is hand-carved. It's very floral, so it can go really Asian or African.
Absolutely.
That's so simple. What else, Kim?
Glass. Again, lots of different art glass. Beautiful colorations that blend nicely in the vignette. This is also cyan.
I love this, and it's not just animal print. It has a little bit more modern flair to it,
exactly.
So to speak. All right, so let's look at this piece of furniture. This has caught my eye. Who is this by, Kim?
This is from a line called Patagonia. This is a faux crocodile skin that's been upholstered, and then we've added the nail head trim, which you can see on the sides of it. Very, very, very nice mixture of texture and media.
I love it. You know what? It really catches your eye because it's not just your normal neutral colors. You've got some power into that. And you know, I'm looking right underneath this table. Of course, everybody either has a Buddha or has had a Buddha in their home. Are these coming in different sizes and coming back strong for the retailers?
Again, sculpture is another key to multicultural. It's as you've traveled the world, you're bringing those found objects on your travels back to your home. So that's a big key point.
That's wonderful. Well, let's take a walk over to the next vignette of our multicultural and talk a little bit more about the more neutral tones.
Great.
Thanks, Kim. Okay, Kim, we're back to multicultural. Here's the other vignette that we were at. Let me ask you something. I see paillettes on a pillow.
Yes.
This is very glam for, you know, multicultural, but it works.
Exactly.
So I'm also noticing that you have a shade with a little bit of glitz on it too.
Yes, again, it's the animal element, and then we've added the beaded trim. Very much ready to wear, driven in multicultural.
Just like your jacket.
Exactly.
You are so multicultural today. You know what, we were talking about all these lightings last time too. So in lighting, are we going to see a lot more animal prints as well?
Well, there's a mixture of animal prints mixed back with florals. It's elements of it.
So let's talk to our buyers. If the buyers are coming in saying, Kim, we need some different type of, you know, multicultural products, would you drive them to just the pillows? Would you drive them just to the lamps? Are there other items that they need to be looking at, other accent items?
Well, multicultural can blend to a lot of different areas, from floor coverings and rugs to mirrors and to other tabletop accessories like we talked about before.
Color trends, are we looking at metallics like this involved as well?
Bronzes, yes, this is very important.
So it's a little femmier than normal.
Yes.
I love this. So Kim, who makes this pillow right here?
This is Mona Home.
This is Mona Home. Is this available right now for our retailers?
Absolutely.
How about your lamp?
This is a shade from one of our lamps in our vignettes, and it's also available.
This is available. So are these coming from the same group, and who makes these lamps, Kim?
The lamps are Gallery Designs, and they, again, are infusing all the different mixed media of shades with the different lamp bases.
They're phenomenal. So the retailers can come in right now and order these just in time for the holiday sale?
Correct.
Fantastic, Kim. Let's take a look at our next vignette, okay?
Great.
Okay, Kim, European is number 2, of course, as we spoke about. And can you kind of talk to the retailers about the new wall decor right now? We're talking about softer edges, but who makes these beautiful wall hangings?
This is actually a company by the name of Willow Green, and they're doing some of the most innovative new products in wall decor. As you can see, we've got a fragmented piece of art that is done on different levels of canvas. Great texture for the wall, adds a lot of dimension, and is very much in the palette of the European colors.
So can you buy all of these pieces differently and conform them the way that you want to?
Absolutely.
Wow. So the buyers can come and say, Kim, I want this and this and this piece, and I would like to have 100 of those.
You got it.
Oh, that's wonderful. So another thing is we also have the softer palettes built into a frame as well. So this is a cleaner look for European, wouldn't you say?
Very much so. A little edgy too, I would say, with the blues and the brick prints of it.
Again, is this available for the retailers right now for the holidays?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, let's take a look at our European in our window again, okay?
Okay.
Kim, we are back in the window again. And we talked about European being number 2 in our last show. And we promised them that we would lead them down a really safe road of what they need, the top accent colors and the color trends for European or the new European this season. What are we looking at, Kim? Are we talking about those new aged mirrors?
Yes, behind you is a beautiful new aged mirror piece from a line called Aiden Gray. He's done a lot of new interpretations to old European standby silhouettes, but updated them with finishes.
That is beautiful. And you know what? Textiles is another lead into European. So what are we looking at as far as the textiles, color tones, and patterns?
Blues continue to be very, very strong in the European influence. And as you can see on these slipcover chairs, from Best Slipcover, you'll see the blues mixed back with the creams and the taupe.
Now, are both these products available again to the retailers?
Absolutely.
Okay, now I'm looking behind me without turning my head too much, and take a look at these beautiful, I mean, these are huge, these big, big pictures. Now, who are these by?
This is Paragon Picture Galleries, and this is a beautiful, beautiful damask pattern that they framed and created a vignette of wall. Very similar to a room of paneling, but we're doing it now with art.
Do you know what I love about this, Kim? And this is such a great statement for the retailers to put on display even, is you don't need to put wallpaper up. You can paint your room, and this kind of brings the wallpaper in, doesn't it?
Correct.
Or even paintings.
Exactly.
Okay, now we know that the tabletop is going to be very hot. So what are we seeing in tabletop for European this season?
Well, casual entertaining is very much a lifestyle that's trending very, very strong. And this is basically setting a table that people could go to a buffet and then bring it back. Casa Fina and Abigail's are 2 companies that do very, very nice jobs.
I absolutely love the mixture here. So is it safe to say for the retailers or the buyers when they're looking at this, go ahead and buy a mixture of plates, because we're looking at a white plate on a cream plate, and then we've got this wonderful little salad plate that's kind of novelty.
Right.
So this is okay.
This is great.
Go for it. Florals. We know florals are going to be also, but what are we seeing in florals for European this season?
Very much a mixed dried and silk assortment is in florals. As you see on the center of the table, we have a combination of a silk floral arrangement done with some preserved dried.
So we've talked about wall decor, we talked about table settings, we talked about even accent pillows, and we talked about the new textiles this season. But what about the lighting? Is this going to be as simple as this season, as this beautiful chandelier hanging over?
Well, lighting again dominates in terms of the accessory market in both European and all the trends. But again, this is a little bit more jewelry for the home.
It is jewelry because, you know, normally when you're talking a chandelier, Kim, you are talking about some heavy crystals, but this is actual beading. This is a beading one.
Right.
I love it. I think it's great.
European is casual elegance, and this chandelier epitomizes that.
I have to say that the new European is going to be very fun this season, and I know the retailers are so going to love it. So everything we've talked about here on the new European is available here at In Detail, and if you need to go there, go to indetail.net. Okay, Kim, we are back here at our vignette for contemporary, warm contemporary, which is the #1 in the spot for the home trends. We want to be sure that the retailers can take notes. Let's tell them about the key items that they need as far as accents and color tones that will set the mood in their stores this season.
Great. Well, the key item driver in contemporary is textiles, and obviously you're holding a fabulous textile
beautiful
rug. This rug is from McAuley. It's a company based here in Dallas, Texas that is probably one of the most innovative in floor coverings in the industry. So great sculptural piece.
It's made well. It's got some, I mean, it's heavy, so it's nice. It's going to really last a long time. Also, what are other accents that we can let the buyers know that they might be missing out on?
Well, again, we're talking about pillows. That's how you infuse color into the contemporary, more neutral tone. So bring in your decorative pillow accents.
This is beautiful. And like I said, the earth tones really, really work with contemporary. So we're also kind of focusing on woods too. Is that right, Kim?
Woods are also a dominant part in the contemporary, just like what we've talked about here with this little small accent table. And don't forget about the lamps. Glass is another big, big leader in contemporary, as well as pattern. Be sure to infuse patterns in your textiles, as well as your shades and your pillows and your rugs.
That's a beautiful lamp back there. So we've talked about the warmer end of contemporary, so why don't we go back and revisit those bright colors in contemporary that we talked about in our last show.
Great.
Kim, we're back here at our contemporary vignette with all the bright colors, and we talked about in our last show, it is #1. So tell me what the accents and the color trends are for the new contemporary.
Well, again, the new contemporary is about pattern. As you see in this beautiful slip-covered chair, this is from a company called Best Slipcover. It's bringing in a damask pattern, but done in a very traditional contemporary line.
What is the price point on this, Kim?
Around $1,000 retail.
This is beautiful. So this is available for the retailers if the buyers need to get in on this right now.
Absolutely.
Now, I notice it's kind of a damask print for contemporary. Is that something new?
The trick is the colorway.
That's what it is, the black and white that is so hot right now. What else you got for us, Kim?
Well, we've been talking about all the lighting, and in this vignette we see some of the metallics that are also being infused in contemporary. This is from Align Interiors. It's also based here in Dallas. They probably do the best job in contemporary accessories in the marketplace.
Right now, is there a minimum order on the Art Interiors lamps right now?
Yes.
Okay, but these are also available moving into the holiday season?
Absolutely.
They're phenomenal. So they're coming in metallics, but we're also seeing a lot of detailing in as far as just the lampshades themselves.
Right. Color is a big key ingredient to accenting the home in the contemporary vignette.
And of course, pillows that we see in almost any one of our vignettes. So Kim, I think we've hit everything on contemporary for the retailers this season. I know they're going to be very successful with coming into your showroom and getting ready for that season.
We hope so. We want to make them successful.
Thanks, Kim. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
If you saw any of the products that you liked here today, go to indetail.net. From all of us here at the Gift and Home Channel, I'm your host, Susie McAuley, the Real Susie Homemaker. Happy selling, and we'll see you back here next time.